Alright, let's do this one last time. You know me, but if you didn't, now you do. My favorite superhero is obviously Spider-Man. Today I plan on catching feelings for the Platinum Trophy on Miles Morales, which consists of 37 bronze trophies, 10 silver trophies, and 2 gold trophies, plus the final Platinum Trophy, which altogether is 50 trophies. Let's stop wasting time and get right to swinging. It starts off with Miles helping this dumb man who apparently doesn't know how gravity works, and we also hear his broken ass Spanish.
Go. De nada.
He gets a text from the real Spider-Man and swings into action, already messing up his first mission. They end up in the mall where he's riding Rhino's back, and that's when I get my first trophy for crashing into 15 different things. While riding on Rhino's strong, manly back, they are having a whole conversation, but a baby shows up, so he has to move that ugly thing out the way and jump back onto Rhino's back to make it out of the mall and into JJJ's radio station, and that's when I get my second trophy. After helping Spider-Man take down Rhino while he was knocked out cold, we then meet up on the highest building in the game and find out Peter is going away for a few days because he's about to get some action. So for us not to get jealous, he gives us the most ugliest suit I have ever seen, and I got a trophy for being a fake friend. Now you know how these spider nerds be with their advanced technology and holograms, so it wouldn't be a real Spider-Man game without some spectacular training against bots. I felt like I was going for a combo trophy in the Batman games when they told me I had to get a 100 times combo for this next trophy, but luckily Miles isn't too shabby, but he's still trash. Sorry, not sorry. Out of the blue, my bummy ass uncle Aaron calls, telling me he got a job at the train tracks. What a loser. Anyways, he tells me the train tracks are not working properly, so after not killing a few enemies, throwing some bombs around, and moving trains, I got my next trophy for fixing the train's power. Right after that, I got another trophy for crafting a mod for my suit, which apparently decreases damage for me. Once again, it wouldn't be a Spider-Man game without the classic wall takedowns. They never expect it, and I'm saving them as meals for later. After eating those guards out, apparently the underground is on a bridge with a very reactive bomb. Luckily, those guards gave me strength to not only pull a bus up, but sticking and pulling the bridge back together for my next trophy. Even after saving everybody and my many heroic actions, Roxxon, the vigilante hater company, still wanted to kill us, so we decided to go investigate but also destroy their underground lab, which gave me my next trophy for being a good detective. Once a freaking again, this will not be a Spider-Man game without taking out enemies and pushing them up with my stinky toes to the ceiling. While taking enemies out, I snuck into my best friend's meeting, who is the leader of the underground, while I was invisible. But with Miles being stupid, he almost gave away our cover. But luckily, everyone in there is as dumb as Miles, so we got away without getting our hands dirty and got a trophy for listening in. You guys already know I gotta get these easy trophies when I can. I got this one for crafting a visor mod for the suit. Hip hip hooray! After trying to steal my best friend's basically man-made bomb, she pops up out of nowhere and takes me on a wild goose chase because she knew I was coming for that ass. At the end of the chase, with her manly hands, she dominated me, so I had to be a bottom and reveal my secret to her, which led to my next trophy. Y'all think just because a girl was stronger than me means I'm not coming for those cheeks? Guess again. But first, I had to take care of business and meet up with Rhino to take him down because Roxxon tried to upgrade his suit. But luckily, Rhinos, as we know, only know to go forward, so it was easy taking them down. Y'all thought I was done? Once again, this wouldn't be an amazing Spider-Man game without a 100 stealth takedown trophy, so that's an easy trophy. Thank you. I don't even want to explain this family drama. Basically, our uncle Aaron is the Prowler, the purple guy working for Roxxon, and he turns against us thinking he's the shit. But anyways, we outsmart him, knock him down, and tickle his pickle for our next trophy. The combat trophies in this game aren't too hard. All I had to do was perform a Venom jump and Venom dash on a single enemy. Wow, so cool. Fast forward, we break into a science lab where we had a flashback where we were hanging out with our friend Finn. She's a girl, by the way. She definitely wanted me, but just because I knew she liked me didn't mean I was going to let her win in a game that gave me a trophy. After walking through the whole science lab and staring at some cheeks the whole time, we got a trophy for just having this flashback. All we had to do was think about a memory and we got a trophy. If only every trophy was that easy. Anyways, coming to the ending of the game, I'm not even going to explain it. Basically, I fought Finn, my best friend, the leader of the underground. She didn't stand a chance. She was begging for her life. Anyways, I finally defeated her. We fell off the building using my webs. I tried to save her landing. Unfortunately, she died. I'm just kidding. I'm badly hurt. I used my last strength to go absorb the energy from this big ass Las Vegas sphere. And y'all can't say this scene right here doesn't look like the Flash type shit. Anyways, after I absorb the power, Finn grabs me, launches us into the air. I explode in the sky, leaving her dead and leaving me with a trophy. Sorry, not sorry. I saved Harlem, not you. After finishing the game, I went for most of the miscellaneous trophies, but the first one being the dumbest one in the game, putting a sticker on a selfie of myself. The next trophy, I had to get spectacular on a traversal type of training. Basically, jumping from rooftop to rooftop, zipping here, zipping there. On the next trophy, I had to get spectacular on a stealthy type of training, which obviously was so easy for me because I'm a spider. Now don't ask me how, because I don't know the backstory, but Miles can turn invisible, which I said earlier on. And I took down 50 enemies while invisible to get this next trophy. I then went for the trophy where I had to complete every single Spider-Man training challenge from traversal to combat to stealth, which then unlocked the final challenge test, which is basically Peter Parker's first fight against Vulture when he was in school. I'm not too sure. I am a big fan of Spider-Man, but I think I like superheroes because of their power, not their backstory. But nevertheless, I was scrolling through my social media on my Spider-Man phone and came across a trophy for looking at every spider tweet. All that social media really exhausted me, so I decided to take a trip on a boat in southern Chinatown, even though I get seasick. But after my little vacation, I started to collect some time capsules that Finn and I left behind in the weirder spots. I wonder what they did in here. And y'all remember Uncle Aaron? Well, him and my father recorded noises around New York to make a mixtape, and I got a trophy for discovering the last noise that they recorded. I got another trophy for completely destroying a base without being detected. They didn't stand a chance against something they didn't know was there. I kept on taking down bases left and right on rooftops and finally got a trophy for shutting down all of the underground hideouts. Crazy thing is, they were all on the roof. I had to use my very precise, cognitive, thorough vision to use Venom Dash to throw an enemy into a group of 3 or more of his brothers and got a trophy for it. After all that, I decided it was time to go overboard and deck my suit out, so I crafted as much as 10 mods for the suit that then gave me a trophy. But just because I shut down all the underground hideouts doesn't mean Roxxon, the vigilante haters, were done until, well, I finished their labs and blew them up. Moving on, let's take things down a notch and go pay my respects to my father, Jefferson Davis. He was the best. Actually, I didn't know the guy. He was Miles' father. There we go. Moving on. After that sad and soppy moment, I thought it was time to look for more gadgets to upgrade my suit. So I went around the city collecting each and every one of the underground's caches. But we weren't done with sad moments just yet. We had to travel to the Upper West Side to pay our respects to the one and only Stan Lee. Woohoo! My favorite. Moving on. Again, with these dumb, easy combat trophies, I had to use my Venom powers to take down at least 100 enemies, which is crazy because that basically means I barely used my Venom powers throughout the story. After finishing the story, 9 or 10 postcards were unlocked, so I had to go around the city collecting them, and each one of them had a riddle that led me to the next postcard until I found the last one on a basketball court where Miles' dad and him used to play at. Moving on from that boring collectible stuff, I had to complete every bonus objective in every crime type, and I'm telling you, this might have been the hardest trophy in the game because waiting for a specific crime sucks booty. I then had to go into the dumb app my friend made to help the citizens of New York that don't even deserve my help, but if I didn't do every mission, even saving a cat, then I wouldn't get a trophy. I'm not explaining this next trophy because quite frankly, I don't even know what the conspiracy theory was because I didn't pay attention. I got a trophy for it. Bam. Each and every district had to be cleaned up if I wanted a 100% district completion trophy, which didn't take too long. It's just so boring. But I still wasn't done doing stupid combat trophies. This last one, I had to defeat 50 enemies with this stupid remote gadget. They thinking I'm Inspector Gadget out here. Anyways, trophy. Bam. And finally, down to the last 2 or 3 trophies until the platinum. I unlocked every single Miles Morales costume from yellow to purple to black to cartoon, and got a trophy for being so dedicated to my fashion. I then had to speedrun a whole new game that took me about 5 to 7 hours to do on New Game Plus, which is honestly not too hard. It just took forever, and I got a trophy for completing it. And then I unlocked every skill in the game after completing New Game Plus, and last but not least, after unlocking that trophy, the platinum trophy for Spider-Man Miles Morales popped for me. Skills, total trophy progress 100%, and once I take this off, be yourself, guys, be yourself. There we have it, the platinum trophy for Spider-Man Miles Morales. Collect all trophies, total trophy progress 100%. Thank you guys for watching.